Hello, everyone. We are back on Alchem3. There we go. We got the bones cam. We haven't had the bones cam in so long, except that it's not right. Hold on. I thought I fixed this before stream started, but apparently I didn't. How's that? Oh, much better. Okay. We're back on the Alchem3. I have a couple of things planned. First thing we're gonna do is check on the farm. Because I haven't actually checked on it yet. And it may be broken. In fact, it very well may be broken. I'm going to mute Bones' stream. Concrete, ooh. Okay. That looks pretty good. Looks quite good indeed. Whoop. Over here is the best place to watch the thing from, if I wasn't a fool. I don't know how much time I've got before it goes off. This place is not easy to navigate when you can't fly. Alright. Sounded like 12. Looks like a fine amount there. We gotta watch that one in the corner. Alright, we are all good. Jokes aside, you are excited about this. You figured the process of making quench delay was way too manual, and yet... Oh, look at this. I even already took a stack out of here. And we're already at 200. That is beautiful. Beautiful. And there's probably 12 allays in there. Oh, I did have to come on here and fix this. You may have noticed the track thing looked different from last stream. I did have to come on and fix this. I changed a few things up. I changed the piston mechanisms. So there's now, we're down one piston. And this one now fires in sync with the minecarts there, so that it doesn't block them, because part of what happened, oh right! I was gonna start stream with this and I forgot. Hold on. I have this somewhere. Nope, Discord sized. Yeah, so I joined the server the other day, and this is how I was greeted. And this is going to be very loud. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. So, some things had gone wrong with the farm. Just a touch. Hey Navy, welcome in. And because of that, it smelled like catastrophe in there. Yeah, indeed. Because of that, I had to redesign the rail loading system. That's been done now. This now works like your more classic villager loader. I just was lazy and wanted to have the half slab, but it didn't work out. Something I did notice when I was doing the testing of the redesigned thing is that I don't think all the allays were getting duplicated, but I don't know if that's still an issue. It may have been that some of them had just been put back without their delays all the way down. It's a very possible reason. But now it should be fixed. And it's about to go off again. any moment now. Navy's got multi-Twitch open. I've got Bones' chat open. I realized there were a couple more things I forgot to mention about this farm when I was going over how I made it. One of them being when I was trying to avoid the allays picking up amethyst, I was trying to give them pieces of straw without the hopes of recovering them. And unfortunately that didn't work out, but I really did think for a moment there that I was going to have uses for the many, many bits of straw I have. Anyhow, this looks like it's working just fine. I shouldn't stand on here when the machine goes off. 34 and 11. And yeah, Max, you can grab some quenched allay from here, for sure. The easiest way to do it is with this funnel up here. But I did kind of put that down while I had flight on in here, and then... Oh, Bones' project is looking so cool. Shit. Good. Anyway, we have things we need to work on today. Because the fair is coming up. And I have got to get some stuff set up on the server for my fair project to work. So what that means is we are finally going back to our current project box, and we are actually going to do something with these many thousands of books. What we are going to do revolves around these pigments. All of these suckers. So, the dye ones, there is 4x9, that is 36? Yeah. 36 colors. Which means we need 36 times 2. God. Why am I trying to do math on stream? Mental math. 36 times 2. That is 8 times 9. So that is... 72. Yeah, we got there. We need 72 bookshelves. We also need to get one of all of these, so... We're gonna get a dye of every color. We have grape. We got white. And black. Okay. We're going about this in a really great way, I know. Oh, grape is down there, okay. Gonna need an orange. Then a magenta. What makes magenta? Alliums, perfect. I feel like I have alliums somewhere. These make pink. Apparently I've never held pink dye before on this world. We have some blue. And green. We'll need some lime. Unicorn Zircon would be disappointed in me. He would. Oh, the alliums are right here staring me in the face. Magenta. We need light blue, but I actually think we can get that more directly. Sure can. Yellow. And we got the lime green and the pink. What makes gray? Wilted lilies. I think I've got some of those. Yeah, just for the record, I think Bones' stream is going to be way more interesting tonight. Go watch his stream. Light gray. I'm basically just going to be saying color names for most of tonight. What gives you cyan? Pitcher plant. Alright. I really should have a place for the dyes. No, no, we don't do that. If I start doing that, I will never stop. Okay, you know what? Backpack. Extra cyan. Jasper. You know what, actually, we're gonna use this backpack as our tally, because I can fill it up like I would normally. Blue goes there. Black there. Green. We have an extra lime. That's fine. We have an extra light blue even. Which one is grape? Fourth down. Third across. Alrighty. So we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. We're on the second row now. We need purple, brown, red. What have we got to get there? I'm surprised it doesn't make anything. What gives you purple? Chorus fruit? Solid. Oh, a lot of things. Do I have any succulents? I do. First time I've held purple dye. Nice. Brown. What gives you brown? Cocoa beans or cattails? I don't know if I've got any of those. Now that's a good question. I should probably pick up that backpack. But Zircon, I'm being incredibly indecisive and settling for both, even if it detracts from my ability to watch either, because that's the way that I am. Fair enough, Navy. I relate to it. Multi-Twitch delay is absolutely atrocious, so... yeah. A good thing to note. Where are cattails? Because you can probably bone meal those. They strike me as something that is more than one block tall. Okay, let's find a swamp. Do we have a swamp anywhere yet? Because, like, this would kind of make me think cattails, but I don't see any. You are grape. We already have grape. You can stay. Okay, swamp. Holy shit, there's a lot of ocelots. What is that? Oh, mycelium. I thought we didn't have any of this. Awesome. Mine now. You are velvet. I don't think we have velvet, but I'm pretty sure we have one of these at home, so I won't take it. I mean, it's hard to say finally when this is, like, not that far from spawn, and just no one came over here. We're in the fungal jungle. Okay, cattails. I think we may need the biome compass for this, so let's just go get it. And drop off our piece of mycelium. Beautiful. What would you like, Max? That away. Zinc from the farm, yeah? Oh, you want me to bring it to you? Or, well, send it to you. On it. How much would you like? Just a second. Wee. Not quite how it works. There you are, Max. Probably don't need those out right this second. I will need those out in a bit, because we do need to do some magic today as well. Oh right, I need to look up how to make Akasic bookshelves. You there. I will need more edified logs. You couldn't find it at first, because it landed on your head? Yeah, I mean, the spell is called airmail for a reason, Max. It drops things on you. Also, I misfired another Ender Pearl teleportation recently, so there's another Ender Pearl, like, out in the world somewhere that's gonna get me by surprise. Hopefully not in any blocks currently. Waving at me from a distance. Oh, I can't see your icon. Lame. I might need to relog. It's a great idea to log out while you're flying over an ocean, I know. There we go. It's like some normal-ass Minecraft biomes over here. That's crazy. What are you doing? There we go. There's the modded stuff. I have a Kiltro song stuck in my head, but I don't remember the title of it right now. Oh, two Explorify structures right next to each other. Fun. Oh. Missed. Onions and bread. They've got like their own little watchtower. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. There's a kitty. And a pineapple. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. I'm not stealing anything. I left it all in the chest. Just commenting on the fact that it was there. Ah. Oh, iron. And an armor. And some goodies. A record? I might need to steal this record. Do you have Beanie Frog Rainbows, Max? Or do I need to take that record? Alright. Like 4 copies. And a storage room. That's funny. Lore fragment. And a rare hat bag. There we go. No. Stay in there. Anyhow. We are on a mission. It's a cute little inn, though. And another one! Oh my gosh, these things are all over the place when the biomes are, like, normal. What is that? Oh, it's a horse. More lore? I wonder if Corey's got all the lore. I guess I should be saving it for him. The horses that look like strange shadow people on the map. Those are funny. A birch forest, my favorite vanilla biome. Ooh, and a floating island. Cute. Thought that was another Explorify thing. It is just some deer. Emeralds. 2 of them, even. Testing having you open on separate tabs to see if there's less delay. Good luck. The swamp. If there are no cattails here, that would be kind of funny. Because I did go quite a distance for there to be no cattails here. What are you? Wild rice. Not cattails. Cocoa beans would have definitely been easier, considering the jungle right there, but you know. Seems to be mildly better. Nice. Oh my gosh, I just looked over at Bones' stream, and that is so cute. Witch hut. That is so cute. Oh my god. Hold on. Yeah, there's a witch hut. I'm trying to not die to a witch, so I can tell Bones in his chat how cute his bison is. Okay. Where's the witch? Where'd she go? Whoops. Oh, behind the tree. Sorry, kitty. I'm leaving you without an owner. Another one will spawn in soon, I'm sure. Alright, cattails. I'm afraid I haven't seen any yet. Lots of wild rice. Doesn't Bones live in a swamp? Why the hell did I come over here? Grassy silt. Nice. Bones lives in a bayou. Do you think a bayou has cattails? Snails! I crashed the whole server with those snails. I did that on stream, though, I'm pretty sure. I can never remember these days. Is this an old growth birch? It is! Oh, this is my favorite biome in vanilla, actually. It is a biomes of plenty plant, yeah. But I know they spruced up some vanilla biomes as well with their extra blocks. Hey, it's the worst biome! The fucking grass. Get me out of here. Oh, dungeon spotted. Mausoleum, even. This is fun. It's like on its own little island. Aw, that's cute. Maybe I should just leave it. This is really cute. I'll light the candles. Okay. Oh my gosh, Bones' bison is so cute. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to compete? This adorable bison. Are all the mausoleums zombies? It seems like it might be. Hey man, just looking at your loot. That's all. It's rotated. Ooh, enchanted golden apple. Naps the block silence. I don't think I've got that one. More lore. Another hat. Here, I'll save you. Wear the hat. What am I looking for? Cattails. Not the cute little island. Oh, but we got a dark evil forest. Maybe that'll have some cattails. There are wither roses here. Okay. And classy willflowers, of course. Two things grow in this biome, apparently. Evil flowers and classy willflowers. One might say that says something about the classy willflowers. Same difference. Snazzy. Snazzy place. Is this, what is this? Permafrost. Oh, it's chilly here. That's interesting that immersive weathering does that, like, adaptively. Off biome temperature, I'm sure. That's not silk, that is silk touch. That's not what I want. Just gotta get myself some souvenirs. It sure is nice, though, because, like, it lets us have all these modded biomes with immersive weathering in them. That was Q, not 1, and I do need that pickaxe, actually. Where did that go? Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I've done that a few times, but, like, this is really not a great place to have done that. Is it in the trees? Pickaxe. Oh my god, where is my pickaxe? Did I really just fucking lose this pickaxe? Come on. Come on out. Come on out. This is such an awful place to lose it. Oh my goodness. It's my silk touch. Come on. I dropped it instead of hitting 1, I hit Q. But I was in the air when I dropped it and I saw it sail down to the forest floor, but maybe in the trees somewhere. As I was turning, I was coming over here to look at the village. Ah, nope, that's a stick. God damn it! False hope! My pickaxe! Oh my gosh, where is it? Come on. Okay. It should be, like, around here, is the thing. Yeah, the backpack does pick it up. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm gonna have to go make a new one. Where? Where did you go, my pickaxe? You don't want to be free here. It's cold and scary. We're in the evil forest. I still don't have brown dye. You there, child, have you seen a pickaxe? I keep thinking that birch is a hitbox, but it's not. Okay, it must be up in the trees somewhere. Question is where? Somebody go back in the VOD, make a clip of me dropping it, please. No one has to, but I would appreciate it. I flew up. I was going this way, I saw the village. There it is. Yes, we got it. Never mind. No need for any VOD sniping. We got it. I almost lost you, Butter and Smooth. There's grass in here. I like this well, it's very big. I also like these villages because, like, villagers just get stuck in these all the time. It's a very long village. Another rotated scroll. I really don't know how that happened, but it did for, like, every one of them. A library? A little reading nook. Okay. Well... let's go to Bones's. Maybe he has cattails. And if not, then we will resort to cocoa beans. Which truly we should have just done off the bat. Maybe I'm just trying to pad out the stream. Maybe I thought, oh, this would be boring if I just get all the dyes immediately. Let's say I'm doing that. Ignore... I'm procrastinating a little. Mostly because, like, the thing I need to do is going to be intensely boring. And I am very much considering just making a trinket to do it for me. Aha! Cattails. No, because I need to get it done. Okay, we got it. Got our cattails. What to do with all this lore? Sure. Another enchanted golden apple for the pile. These lying sticks. Probably put away the nature's compass. Okay. We do still need the bones. Let's see if we can bone meal cattails. We can't plant them here. Okay, I think they want mud. Let's get the mud. Oh my gosh, Bones is... I keep looking over at the Bones cam, and it's just so cute. Oh my goodness. Can't plant it there either. Okay, maybe it wants water next to it. Aha! I've cracked the code. Why can't I move? We're good now. Alright. Brown dye. We got it. Red dye. I'm hoping we just have that. What gets you red dye? Poppies, tulips, rose bushes, beetroot. A few of the few of the things do. The roses. The many roses we have in this pack. The quick fix roses tag. Or we could have a rose or a water lily. For red. Okay, that's all the vanilla ones done. Mint. Do I have mint? Sure do. Peach. Nope. Do I have Hypericum, Peach Pit, Coral, and Enemy? I think I have those. Yes, I do. Mint and peach. Periwinkle. I do have some periwinkle. And artichoke. I think I have some artichoke. Do I? Yes. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Artichoke. Fuchsia. That's just magenta and red. What gives you magenta? Alliums. Do I have a rose bush out here? Somehow I don't. That's crazy. I should get a rose bush. Beetroot for now. Vermilion. Orange and red. What else gives you orange? Torch flower. Got that. Periwinkle, artichoke, vermilion, or fuchsia, vermilion, shamrock. Blue and yellow. Hard to argue. I like that some food recipes you can craft and then some require the giant contraption when William steps. Yeah, I like that too. I think it's very fun. Luckily, we do not need to deal with the classy wool colors in my attempts at doing this. Purple and blue. What gets you purple? Right. Forest fruit or succulents. Banana. Yellow and white. I am slowly using up all of the dandelions in this area. Cerulean. Blue and light gray, or light blue and gray. I think we can do blue and light gray easiest, because I can just grab these guys. Oh, right, weeds give you dandelions. Okay, then never mind. And I'm out of blue. What gives you blue? Cornflower or lapis? I can spare some lapis. Cerulean. Acorn. Brown and gray, or orange and black. What do I have easiest? Probably orange and black. I was hoping there'd be a bit more running around and a bit less crafting, but you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Red and gray, magenta and brown, or pink and brown? Let's do magenta and brown. I think we have an extra brown in here even. Sure do. And that's mauve, maroon, red and black. We've just been using beetroots? Sure have. Grape. We have grape. Navy. They're in my chat. Blue and black. Easy. Sap. Green and cyan. Now that is an interesting one. Okay, let's start putting these away. Hello, 'tis I. I am on the server. You're in the backpack now, Navy. Green and black. Oh, we have green. Good. Nope. What am I trying to do? Green and cyan, not black. What gives you cyan? Right, the pitcher plant. Fuck, I'm out of that already. Okay, fine. Sap and some more cyan. We now have extra, so I'm going to take these out because they appear to be useful in crafting. That is a good shade of you. Amber. Amber, or yellow and orange. I'd rather do yellow and orange. Where are some weeds? Let's get the weeds. Let's go weeding. The fact that amber is very, very, very not renewable fucks you up. I should make it renewable. What's a good recipe for amber? Sage. Green and light gray. Or lime and not light gray. Ah, lime or gray. Okay, hold on. I could just do this. Sage. I knew a kid named Sage. Velvet. We have the plant for velvet. And mold. Yellow and black or green and brown. We got some more dandelions, and we even have a black on us. Perfect. Hot take, mold is a pretty color. I mean, I haven't used it much. I don't know. And there we go. All the dyes complete. Which means I'm going to dump all of these in there too, because I don't want to hold on to them separately. You knew a kid named Amber, come to think of it. Interesting. And I'll put a dandelion back. Okay. Now, we need a bunch of dust. Maybe wait around a while. Oh, but I can't shift click them in because they're all in the goddamn center. That sucks. I have to do it by hand for each one. Ah. This is why I need to do, like, those aim training mini-games. Because clearly my aim is dog shit. Okay. I'll sort these eventually. I don't know what I have and what I don't. So. If I take everything out and I sort them, that doesn't help me. Because I did this poorly. Darn. Okay, I guess we're sorting it now. What are these used for? I'm glad you asked. You will see soon. These specific things are used for changing the color of your magic in-game. Next server event should be the procrastination games. This is not procrastinating. This is necessary because I fucked it up. We have all the vanilla dyes now, I think. Yeah, the next is mint, then peach, then banana, acorn, and cerulean. Okay. So we got that sorted. So, did you happen to watch the other video earlier, the train one? I didn't. I do want to, but I was busy. I was watching a show with my family. It's giving you bad ideas. Exciting. Okay, we only need one of all of these, so I'm gonna put them in the bag. Navy asks if they can join the procrastination games. Hey, unsure. Why do you never get notifications when I'm live? This is BS. I don't know. Talk to Twitch about it. They need to stop. They need to let everybody get my notifications because I'm funny with them. It's very important. Today's wasn't very funny. Yeah, hey, unsure. Welcome in. I listened to Dustland Hymn and I really liked it. It's a banger. Unsure, I have a recommendation for you in return. You should listen to Crave by Rao. Or, it's weird. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. But it's a banger, is what it is. So let me get the band name so I spell it properly, so you can actually find it. By Rao is how I've been saying it. Anyhow. How are these going in? We got periwinkle. Like that one time I meowed at Simon on stream. Yeah. There's periwinkle, artichoke, fuchsia, vermilion, shamrock, indigo, banana, cerulean acorn, mauve, maroon, grape, navy, sap, amber, sage, velvet, mold. Why do I have 3 extras? No, I made 3 extras. Okay. Well, guess I have 3 extras. If anyone wants a banana, cerulean, or acorn pigment, they are welcome to have it. In fact, they're welcome to have a pigment of any color once I'm done with these, because I'm not using these. I won't be consuming these. I'm just gonna be referencing them. We also have to make 72 bookshelves. I forgot I didn't do that yet. Alright, 72 times 3. I'm not doing that in my head. I could, but I don't want to. Zircon and the Technicolor redacted. We need 24 more. These are the books. 216 Zircon, come on. I'm not on trial here. You love the sap one? So pretty, you might switch to that. I don't have... Okay. I don't have an extra one, but you can have it when I'm done. I don't know why I keep leaving my house like there's something out here. Okay. Next up, for 72 times 4, 288, Navy. Is that really it? Oh god, this is gonna be brutal. Yeah, I'm gonna need 288 edified logs. I do have that, but like, damn. How many is that? That many. And then 72 times 2. That one I can do in my head. That's 144. So that is a number of stacks. Song has been listened to. Hell yeah. I already forgot what I need. 144, a gross. 12 times 12, even. That doesn't help me with figuring out how many logs I need. 144 divided by 4 is 36. I need 36 logs. That's 37. Okay. Fucked it up somewhere. But that is 72 bookshelves, so I don't know what I fucked up, but it's fine. Anyway, it's break time. I'll be back in 4 minutes. And then we shall work on the actual cool thing that I've been wanting to do this stream. BRB. Alrighty. Max tried to pull one of Dawson's favorite jokes, but forgot that stream cannot see chat while I'm on break. Hey Stump, welcome in. Oh, Automod actually did show me a message today. It did show me a bot trying to say a thing in chat that it's not allowed to say. But it did actually show me the Automod pop-up, which is more than it's tried to do in a long time. So hopefully if somebody else gets accidentally automodded, they won't. It'll actually tell me this time. You're realizing you haven't really been sure what I'm doing for quite a long while. Well, it's been like an hour and I've kind of just been screwing around. I mean, I've been remarkably on topic tonight. I got all the things I needed. I'm just getting all the pigments. We're gonna go make a bunch of bookshelves. The pigment collector, exactly. I'm going to try and remember where this thing is. And then remember the spell I need to cast to get down there. The pigmenter. Okay. So if I look straight down, if I ignore that, if I look straight down, and I make a vector, and I go down 60 blocks, I think. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. That would be not ideal. Expected a vector. Oh, shit. I didn't do the math. Right. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Third time's the charm. Now we greater blink. I'm in the ground. That didn't work. Well, that's not where I was aiming. Okay, apparently I need to figure out... I thought it was where you were facing. That was an instant darkness spell. Where the hell am I? What did I even do? Okay, we need to be over there. Okay. Here. Okay. A vector of 001 would teleport me 1 block in the direction I'm facing. A vector of 010 will teleport me up. Okay. I've figured it out. Not like this. Negative 60. Greater blink. Me when I do the spell of instant the buried. Exactly. Okay. Yes! We made it! We're in the big pit. This is what the title is in reference to. One day this will look nice, I promise. I also forgot we had some shelves already. Let's just erase that. And you know what? Flight would be helpful right now, so... There we go. Trying to decide how I want to do this, because, like, ideally, just for error checking's sake, I'm going to want all of these. Hell yeah, Max! I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this. 36 divided by 4. That's a number I know. That's 9. Duh. Just fucking it up everywhere. Okay. So now, we have this. And now, I might need to leave again and go get some other stuff. Because I think I need to make a trinket. I mean, I could probably just make it with what I've got on me. I don't even think it's that expensive. Hold on. What? Oh, you know what? If I make an artifact, I don't even... Oh, fuck, but I can't craft an artifact in here, can I? Do I have any iron on me? You know what I could do? I could make a tchotchke. Because that wouldn't require me craft anything. Hmm. Hmm. I mostly just don't want to lose this flight spell. I mean, it's so cheap, it makes no sense to not, but like... Oh, I guess I'll just go make an artifact. I don't really think we'll need to fly there anyway. 3 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of my many discs I have copies of. Let's do cat. And for good measure, we'll grab another stack of amethyst shards. Pop those in there. Oh, you know what? We need to focus. Oh, we need to focus. What is a focus? How do I make focus? You. Some of you. Paper and... Ooh, I need 2 leather. And some glowstone. Got it. Hell yeah. Let's make it look different. Ooh, a little ball. Alright, perfect. So I actually did this in creative already, so this is technically like I've tested this, I know it works, it will be helpful. While I'm down here. He's being fake for the camera. I'm being truthful for the camera. I told you all that I know it works. Yeah, we did not need to grab amethyst for this. Somehow I forgot that there was a big cube of amethyst that's just been sitting here, like, constantly loaded. Your fake goat fell off? No! I have never never once in my life have I fallen off. Alright. So we need to do a couple of things. First off, we need to write the number 0 into our focus. Good. Next off, we need to write a spell. And what this spell is going to do is it is going to look at this Akasic library, or Akasic record even, which you may notice in the targeted block section over there, is 000, which means that I can target that block like this. Easy. That is why this is here, because I'm lazy. So, in order to write to the Akasic library, we need the vector, the pattern we're writing, and the thing we are writing to it. I want to write the pigment from every one of these into the library. So next we need the pattern. Well, I don't want to have to think of a custom pattern and remember a custom pattern for every one of these dies. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to write one pattern, one sufficiently complex pattern. Like that. And then I'm going to use a utility called the Glyph Maker's Distillation, which will rearrange the pattern into the pattern of the same shape but a different stroke order. This is kind of hinted at a potential use case for this here. My notes reveal that ancient hexcasters use this for some grand library. This is the grand library. So, for this first one, although actually, I'm not actually doing this. I'm just doing, this is just a test, but it would be 0. Glyph makers would rearrange that to whatever 0 corresponds to. And then finally, I would look at one of the items, the pigment items, which null right now, but imagine I'm looking at one. And then I would cast pigment purification. And that will give me the pigment, which I will then store in the library. So what we're going to do is write this spell down so I can put it in this artifact so I don't need to think about it. So, the vector, the pattern, and then I'm going to read from the focus for the number. And Glyph Makers right there. I think I did that right. Well, yes. So that's the pattern. And then I get the vector, I get the entity I'm looking at. And I'm going to pigment purification. Stump isn't a goat, he's a cactus. Zircon isn't a goat, he's a cactus. Stump is a stump, of course. Pigment purification will give me the pigment of the thing I'm looking at. So now we have the vector, the pattern, and the any. And we can write to the library. Stump is a funny little fellow with a sun face. Sun for a face. Okay, write to the library, but we're not done. The reason we're reading from a focus instead of just giving it a number is so that we can increment it up by 1 every time we run this. So we're going to read from the focus again, we're going to get the number 1, we're going to add it, and we're going to write to the focus. And now we're done. So we close it up. I get out my grimoire. I chuck that on the ground. And I get the entity I am looking at, swap it around, and see if I left myself enough space to draw a create artifact. And if I remember how to draw it, I think I do. Wonderful. So now if I hold these two together and I look at a thing, it'll write it into the library, hopefully. And now I hit 1 instead of Q. Time to test it. Nope, I fucked something up. I probably should have test casted this before. That's silly of me. Okay. Don't know what I did that was wrong, but I guess we do it again. 0. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'd need to escape the escape character. God damn it. Okay. Pattern, read. and glyph makers. Good. Next, get the entity that I'm looking at. Okay. Vector, pattern, any, pigment purification, and case of gambit. Whoops. The swirly. Good. And then read, add one, write. And then we're done. I need another thing of amethyst, and I need to erase this trinket because it's not gonna work. Turn them all around. That's what it's all about. Alright. Again, I didn't test cast it, but I'm feeling confident this time. Damn it. Okay. I've been humbled, and I've wasted a lot of amethyst. I'm going to test cast it this time. I don't know what I fucked up there is the problem. Before I do that, I'm going to destroy this. Okay. This. Oop, that's not it. Pattern. Number. Any. Pattern. Got it. Next. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. Not gonna do this on the amethyst because I can't see its shadow. Item. Got it. Got it. There it is. And then we read one more time. Get the number 1. Add it and write. And that is how the spell works. And that is what I wrote, I feel like, so why didn't that work? Save me, zinc ore. Okay, well we've got the first one. This is white pigment now. We got one. So let's try that again. Vector. 0. Double escape. Oh, my kitty cat. Oh, Percy Pie. He's just sitting on the ground. He's sitting on the ground. He's being a diva. He was already in here. He was just up in my bed. Okay. Read, glyph makers. This is our pattern. Pattern is made. And we escaped it twice. Get the entity we are looking at. and pigment purification. Finally, right to the library. Except not finally. Then we read again. We get the number 1. We add it. And I need to step away because Percy just threw up on my floor. Oh, goober. You gotta let it out. I know you don't like throwing up, but you gotta let it out. Come on, buddy. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get some paper towel. Alright, well that was a little bit of a unscheduled interlude there. Okay. Yeah, he's fine. He's a long-haired cat. He gets hairballs, but he hates throwing up and just, like... I'm fine. It doesn't matter. What the hell? Where am I? What are we doing? We added this together, now we write... to the trinket, I believe is where we were at. Okay, now I need to look through this. No, there was no cleaning products. It was paper towel. I just scooped it up. Okay. Vector. Pattern. Glyph maker. Pigment purification, Akasic library write. Index the thing. So now we gotta do another test one to make sure. So we're gonna duplicate this. And we're gonna do everybody's favorite hex casting thing. What pattern? What pattern isn't associated with any action? Am I drawing the library thing wrong? Yes, I am. God. Okay. Well, I'm glad I tested it this time, I guess. We spin the suckers around again. No, actually that won't work. I don't know why I thought that would work. We need the rotation gambit for this. We need to pull the one up from the bottom, so I think that's this way? Nope. It is now, though. This one is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 needs to get swapped out. That got me a 441 zinc. What did? Oh, the zinc you had? The ore. Is that enough, or is that not enough? 11. List manipulation, save me. I need list, num, any. Surgeon's exaltation. You feeling kind of tired? Alrighty, good night, Navy. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Okay. You little rat. Prepared. Now. I guess I should try test casting this one, but I have a bunch of crap on the stack. Let's see. Bookkeeper's Gambit. Yes. Okay. Okay. Duplicate it. Oh god, where am I gonna write? Maybe here. I've got the space, actually. Do I? It'll be tight. Yes! Okay. So now... I gotta... Nope. Gotta do this. And not fuck it up. Okay. Gotta swap it. And erase that. And swap them again. And draw the big fucking pattern. Let's see if I can fit it. Oh, it'll be tight. But it might happen. Yes! We got it. We got it, we got it. Okay. Now... That is so much faster. And we got it. And we're done. Beautiful. Now, how to do this in a quick way. And we're going to do them in the order that they appear here, so that I can use this as a reference later on for what number is what color. Because this is 0, and this will be 35. So we've got magenta down. We've got the first 3 down. Magenta, white, and orange. Okay, here's the ideal way to do this. We don't even need that. We need that in our offhand. Take everything out of our main inventory. And we do this. All right. Tomorrow the 24th. Of course. Sorry, I'm looking at Bones' chat again, if you're wondering where that came from. And that seemed to do fine. Pink, gray, light gray, cyan, purple. Next is... Periwinkle through to blue. Perfect. For communication and proper scheduling, of course. Of course. Next. 8 is acorn. From artichoke to acorn. This really puts into perspective how many of these the die mod adds. Also, for the record, I tried doing this with an abacus in creative, and I just kept screwing it up, and this was just the easier solution, was to just increment a focus. Acorn was the last one we did, yeah? I guess we'll see if we can find it in here. Yellow, purple, mint, gray, banana, peach, white, green, lime, magenta, light blue, brown, pink, vermilion, fuchsia, acorn. Okay, the last one we checked, of course. I believe I have some honeycomb in my base, Jasper. I don't know if you're listening to stream or if I do, honestly. You're listening, okay. One left. Mold. Ta-da! And now we have all of them saved. And we don't need these pigments anymore. Hooray! Yeah, what kind of foods are you making, Jasper? I'm very curious. And yeah, if we look over here, we can see... Yeah, mold. The mold color. Mold. You need to make a keg so you can make booze. Of course. So here's what these do. If I were to take where I am and get the direction I'm facing, and get direction I'm facing, get -1, and get, I guess we'll just, hey, a slime. This is a slime chunk? That's annoying. And we might as well do the pattern we've been drawing so much. Apparently I fucked that up. Okay, what is the spec? Any vector, I see. I love cheesecake. Is that in the... Are you saying this for realsies, or are you... Cheesecake for real? Or cheesecake in game? Because both are good. In Minecraft. Yeah, it's the slime chunk in my big pit where I'm going to eventually put the library. Let's try that again. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna be drawing this one a lot. There. Especially since we've planned for that to be quite dim inside. I mean, slimes will spawn in any light level, it doesn't matter. Slimes will spawn in any light level, that's the whole thing, Max. You light up a slime farm entirely so no other mobs spawn, they spawn in any light level. Slimes in swamps spawn at certain light levels, but slimes and slime chunks spawn at any light level. I am almost certain this is the fact, unless they've changed it on me recently. But I'm going to look it up now. Slimes spawn in the overworld in slime chunks below the layer of y=40 in groups of 4, regardless of the lighting or weather conditions. Ha! Don't test me on my knowledge of this game. Anyway, this spec here is shamrock colored because I am shamrock colored. If I wanted it to be another color, give me a color. Max, pick a color. Pick a pigment color for me, please. Such a wild game mechanic, yeah. Mold, alright. 35 it is. How do you rate 35 in a way that is reasonable? That's alright. 35. Minecraft nerd pointing. We don't actually need that yet. First, we need the pattern. Which I'm going to write so many times. The Minecraft nerd, exactly. Pattern 35. Glyphmaker's distillation. Vector. And then we swap them. And then we read from the Akasic library. And we get the mold pigment. And then we look at our spec. And then we paint our spec. And now our spec is mold colored. Ooh. I love Bones' Bison so much. He's so cube. But yeah, we basically now we have a wall of colors. This is our wall. We now have access to any color we like. We don't even need to get out a pigment. Super yucky, 10 out of 10. It is a pretty solid mold color. Eh. Another interesting thing is that with the pigments, we can internalize a pigment iota instead. So if I wanted to be a different color from this wall, I could pick one from this wall and have that be my color at any moment, from any distance. That's the best thing about the Akasic library. Here at 00, as long as I'm in the overworld, I can fuck off wherever. And I have access to these colors. This is the basis of my plan. Let's get rid of the spec. Goodbye, spec. Now. Yeah, I can imagine any color. Who has the honor of being the most central color? Yellow. I do wish the bookshelves filled with the color they were. That would be fun. Because, like, depending on the iota, the books are different colors, but they don't extend to the pigments, unfortunately, because these are not vanilla hex casting. Vanilla hex casting. Base hex casting. Anyway, the second thing we need to do tonight is a little bit more involved. Oh, Jasper, do you want the sap pigment now? I don't need it anymore. Meme edit potential for Tumblr Zircon community? What? What is the potential? I can imagine any color. No, I can see that actually. Alright, keep an eye out for it, Jasper. Drop it on your head. I honestly forgot that there was a Tumblr community for me. I just... You won't let me in, so... This is just like people discussing fanfic in Discord servers without telling the author. It appears as a missing texture. Is that normal? You are missing the texture pack, but it will still work. Yeah, they don't natively have proper textures because they're kind of like an item compat thing that's all fucked up, but I went through the effort of fixing it. But if you don't have the texture pack, it won't work. So... Do you have the nice classy wool flowers at least, Jasper? Not sure. Alright, the next thing we need is... another wall of bookshelves. And I kind of did this on purpose so that all the dyes, or all the pigments would be on that side and all of the other things will be over here. Because we need 37 or 36 more bookshelves, which I'm just going to place like this because these aren't permanent. No matter how much I'd like them to be, they are not. Because I am going to build a nice library eventually. And I'll probably put the dyes back in there when I am done. Okay. Now this side of the wall is another slime. Can I get him? It's a little high. Okay, apparently I can't get him. Ah, it's just a baby one. He's not harming anything. You can hang out. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be a lot more complicated. Basically, I need to pick out some blocks. I need to pick out many, many blocks. And those said blocks will be put into a list that corresponds with a pigment. So by myself, I'm going to be cataloging blocks into pigments. Is this a bad idea? Possibly. But I have an idea to make it faster. Which is, I'm going to make a spell circle that does the work for me, ish. So the question is, how large a spell circle am I going to make? And that does depend on what I have with me. I have a toolsmith impetus, that works fine. I have some blank slates, that'll be fine. I don't have a directory, or directrix, which I would like to have. This is, excuse me, this is kind of like a wizard tower. I mean, it's not, but it is a place where I can work, you know? What is down this way? And what is off in the... Well, okay, hold on. You guys saw the green speck, right? Right there. Right there. What is that? Why can't I look at it? Oh, you know what? I know what that is. It's my sentinel. Wizard tower, and it's a dank basement cave. I mean, I wouldn't say dank. It's got a water feature. Oh, right. An amethyst. Ooh. Doesn't dank convey moisture? Yeah, I'm saying that it's not out of control moist. It's just the water is localized. It's not moldy. It's just got a water feature. Ignore all the moss on the walls. Hashtag my magic dank basement cave, even. Oh, sorry. Hashtag my dank basement cave, yeah. I did keep hashtag my evil quota in my stream tag stump. I looked at it when I was setting up for stream and I thought it was too funny to get rid of. That might be there to stay. This we don't really need anymore. Okay, how am I doing this? This is the problem. It's so easy to just, like, pace in Minecraft. That's how I think in real life, too. Like, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would be walking around in real life. I'd be pacing my room. Like when your actions have consequences. Me too. Is there a way to convey aging something? I need to explain myself. That's a stupid question. Okay, so I started thinking about my project, and then I started thinking about Max wanting amber to be renewable, which I also wanted to be renewable, and since I am the arbiter of all crafting recipes on this server, I feel like I can just add one. But I was thinking, okay, how do you make amber? Well, it's like aged tree sap, so what's the closest thing we have to sap? And I was thinking honey. And then I was like, okay, how do you age something as a crafting recipe? So, my thought process explained. Anyone got any ideas? And yes, I know this is not at all related to what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but we're working it out. We're figuring it out. Aging it like cheese? Possibly. The main problem is that I can't do anything that requires adding another item. We could put it in the kegs, maybe? I actually don't know if those are data-driven. Hold on. I can check that right now. Ruin and chewin'. It looks like they are data-driven, so we can... Okay, but I'm pretty sure that just aging honey already gives you something. Yeah, if you just stick it in the keg, you already get Pale Jane. I'm surprised you don't get, like, mead. How do you make mead, then? With wheat and sweet berries. Oh, and you use honey. Honey aged, like copper blocks. I don't think I can do that either. Not without writing a mod. Here's the thing. I'm trying to do this with data packs, because that's how most of the fixes on this server have been done. So I want to avoid writing mods. It is a thing I could do, but not quickly. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show as, like, the thing there. Mead. So yeah, the fluid item. He's allowed to be as lazy as possible on this. He already has enough pans on the fire. I mean, this doesn't need to happen now. I could probably do it now, but it doesn't need to happen now. Mostly because that'd be very boring for you guys. Okay, what am I doing? Many things. So we could ferment it. But I feel like that doesn't quite scratch it for me. How to age honey? How? What is even in here? Why haven't I cleared this yet? Or have I just not done it yet? Always possible. Ooh, this goes a ways. Nope. Ah, this is why I haven't cleared it yet. It connects to the ocean. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, we could also do something with, like, honeycomb. That might make even more sense. What can you currently do with honeycomb? Wax things? Hoglin waxes? I don't know why there are so many different waxes. Honeycomb and keg? I guess. I don't know. I don't like using the keg for some reason. I suppose it makes sense. I'm just waiting for, like, a really good idea. You should craft it together with a clock. And that's what gets you amber. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Let's go check on the server. Poor Clementine. I mean, I did do a lot of exploring just now. We're coming back up. Slowly but surely. Just gonna read about slimes on the Minecraft wiki instead. They're so funny. Did you know that the size 127 slime is the largest slime in the game? Or the largest mob in the game? Bigger than the Ender Dragon? I should go on break. I have 3 minutes left until my break. Yeah, so slimes spawn from sizes, like, a number of them. There are only 3 of them. They spawn from, I think it's 1, 2, and 4 or something like that. They skip a number somewhere in there. But, like, if I look at this slime, slime. Data, get, entity, you. If I look at his data, we can look at the size. Somewhere. Size, 0. Right there. So 0 is this size. But the way that the game scales them up is they just have a number from 0 to 127, and that's what size the slime is. Also, my voice chat didn't connect properly. Okay, 0, 1, and 3, rolling your eyes. Why are you rolling your eyes? There we go. Oh, the slime is gone! Ah! My buddy. My homie, even. We were discussing his genes. Anyway, he's gone now. But those are 0. The next size up, I think, is 1. The next size up is something else. But they get bigger. They can go to any size. Well, not any size, but any size within 120 or 127. Yeah, 0, 1, and 3. There is actually a fourth size in newer versions of the game that spawn from trial chambers, and they spawn at 2. It's crazy. Pretty crazy. They're called semi-large. Anyway. It's break time. I'll be back in 4 minutes. BRB. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry, I was correcting Bones, but I was incorrect, actually. What am I doing? Running around. We need to come back down here, but we do need a directrix. Yeah. And I do think that we will be up there long enough that I won't be able to get it done in the time that it takes a returning potion to go over, so we'll just have to come back down. How do I make you? Pain in the ass, that's how. Quartz. Ooh, prismarine crystals for quartz. Now those I have many of. Hold on. Into the crushing wheels for you. Nope, don't do that. What's this for? We are going to be making a spell circle that we place blocks into to get a list of those blocks to assign them each to a color. This is for my project. The quartz, we need to make a directrix, which needs observers and the other thing, comparators, which both need quartz. Okay. Some torches in there. One observer. Feel like we must have more somewhere. Probably at the factory somewhere. As that is where I keep a lot of my crap. I do basically live here. Observer. Yes, I have more observers. Okay. 2 observers, 2 comparators. Kind of low on redstone at the factory, honestly. Nope. Sorry, Ruru. 2 comparators. Then blocks of slate and a charged amethyst. I have that. And a few of those. Perfect. Wonderful. Now, do I have an empty book of villager anywhere? Well, do I have a... not an empty. Do I have a plain villager? Probably not. Do I have any bread here? No. But you know where I do. At home. And I guess we hang out with this villager book for a little bit. So what can we get done in the meantime? Because we do need a mason. I guess I can figure out the spell. Toss that in there. Oh, you know what we can do is check on the farm, actually. Oh, that's not how we get down there. Maybe one day I'll make us leap through the lava. That'd be funny. Oh shit, no, I didn't. I can also check that. Ah, damn it. See, this is what I thought would happen. For some reason, the allays are disappearing, so we're gonna steal the disc from the farm. Pop it up there, because it won't actually run up there. Okay, well, how many did we make before all the allays died? Not bad, not bad. Yikes. Okay, well, it's turned off now. I am not entirely sure how I'm going to go about fixing that. But that is not for tonight. Other than we need to pick up some more allays, I guess. Damn it. Alright, next plan. Go grab, hopefully, Jasper's honeycomb, and if it's not there, then it's Max's problem and not mine. Whee. Honeycomb. I have one honeycomb. In fact, I have a few. Where are you? Hold on. I feel like I just... Oh. Were you coming over to me? Your honeycomb, sir. Ah. Alrighty. What was I doing? I feel like I was... Oh yeah. I could remember that I was disappointed about all my allays dying, but couldn't remember what the actual problem was. Welcome back, Stump. Editing. Ooh, exciting. All the allays are dead, so we have to go get some new ones. Oh, except I can't do that without cobblestone. Silly me. Okay, we actually have 2 at the ready. Just need 10 more. We'll see it soon enough. Ah, even more exciting. To the Apiary. This is why we keep this place around. Okay. Go fetch, go fetch, go fetch. No. I'm putting on music. I'm putting on a banger for you guys. That's not what I meant to do. I also wasn't counting. I don't know how many we've got. I guess I'll just go until I can't anymore. Check Discord. Which Discord? Who? Or did it only go to Max? How sad. Only you. Brutal. Ah. I will see it soon enough. Alright. Suffer. Damn. So mean to me. Okay. We'll say that's done. Nope. Shit. Okay, well, one of them got it. And we need one more. Gotcha. Okay, let's find out who doesn't have cobblestone now. You don't. Cobblestone? I saw one guy with amethyst somewhere. Where? You. There you go. Now I can get out. Now there is loose allay. Where'd you go? No context, allay or vex. I like allays. Vexes are fucking annoying. I mean, so are allays, but... I have a friend for you. There you go. Alright. Allays replenished. These should all be good. In fact, we're gonna go put them in the farm right now, except I'm not going to turn it back on, I'm just going to let them sit in there. Hmm. And the last 4. Perfect. Oh man, we lost a lot of minecarts. And we can pop those away. Well. Aw. Thought we were gonna get to fly up, but no. That sucked. There we go. Okay, now what? Now we wait for the baby villager, or we could work out the spell again. Right. Spell. So it's gonna be spell circle spell, which means we're gonna be using our awesome spell circle writer. There. And then what? What indeed? Hmm. Okay. Gotta work out the spell. So my idea is to have a 4x4 area where you can place blocks, that it will look at those blocks and parse them, basically. So I'm gonna go down here and we're gonna go look at our cube. Our cube traversal. Hooray for cube traversal. Okay. Do I have that saved in my spellbook somewhere? This is the spell, the allay. Hooray, cube. Hooray or hooray. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. That's one of those words that's like, I'm not sure. I've seen it spelt a few different ways. Ah. My anvil, however will I afford another? I also need a honeycomb. Hooray. Okay, hold on, my computer's making noise. Is there a problem, computer? Just that we're at a lot of memory usage, I probably don't need 7-zip open anymore. Okay. Anyhow, I don't think that's what I need. What are you? This is the light one. No. What is this? Yes, it is. We're gonna read this. We're going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1 to 18. 1 to 18. And do I remember how to do this one? Maybe. Sure do. And now, we're gonna write this down. Come over here, read it out again. Nope. Let's not do that. You. And we want to change all these 2s and 3s into 4s. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. 3. Let's remember how to do this. List manipulation. List num any. Okay, next up is 5. Whoa. So we gotta just try not to screw this up, basically. Shit, I screwed it up. Okay, this is why we wrote it down. Because if I screw it up, I could try again. So the first one is 3. The next one is 4, actually, not 5. There we go. So 4. 4. There we go. 2 4s. Next, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the next one. How do I do 9? I know I can do this simply. But I am going to ask the bot. 9. Hey. Hell yeah, Jasper. Have a good sleep. Hope you get some good rest. That's there. 10, 11, 12 is the next one. Also, Max, if you see me typing to you in Discord, I'm using it to send the patterns to the Hexbug Discord bot. Yours was just the Discord chat that was open. 12, 13, 14, 15 is the last one. Ooh, that's a funky one. 15. By rain. And now we write this down. Now if I read it again, we should be good. We have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Perfect. And now, if I did something like... Hold on, something's missing here. What did I screw up? Oh! I'm missing the vector exaltation. Alright. Now, we're good. I believe. Yeah. Hey, in LA, what are you doing here? Oh, I guess it's fine. I was gonna catch it, but, like... It got out. However it got out, it clearly went through the trials to get out, so... You can do whatever. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I was gonna do a test. I'm going to stand right here. Read this. Get... And then 4x4x4, that's 64, I believe. So we're gonna get a null. We're gonna get 64. We're gonna do this annoying-ass process to get a list of null that is 64 long. And then I'm going to swap these around and add that to the front. Then I'm going to both bookkeeper summon light. Just to make sure that this worked as intended. Nope, sure didn't. Oh, you know what it was. I believe, anyhow. I don't know why it summoned the first one, actually. Okay, I screwed something up there. Something went screwy. Let's find out what. You that on the list. Probably don't want it on permanently, though, for the thing I'm thinking. Oh yeah, get my location. Swap it around. 64 nulls. Did that in the wrong order. Okay. That will get me... Oh shit. It's missing the end thing. Add. There. Now. This should get me the thing I'm after. Yes. Big long list, and I can even reveal it. Beautiful. Man, the red of vectors really makes you feel like you're doing something wrong there. That was loud. But there we are. My cube. Love the cube. So this... Holy mackerel noise, yeah. This is the lower northwest corner. That is where we want to start. Hashtag mycube. Exactly. This is where we want to start our casting. So now we need to look at spell circle patterns. Return the position of the impetus of the spell. We want the lower, okay, lower northwest corner. The problem is that this bound is going to include the spell circle, I'm pretty sure. Lesser fold reflection, yeah. Do I just have... Can I just... Where are my slates? Let's do a quick one. What am I doing? This isn't how you make spell circles. Hold on. We need a... We don't need that anymore. We just need straight up a lesser fold reflection. And then we need a telepathy. We want shout. Clear these. Ta-da! Okay, so if I'm right, it should be this one, is what it gave us. I wasn't looking. Okay. 183, negative 122.5, yeah. That's where we're standing, that's what it gave us. So we want to add 1 to the X and the Z. Just say we wanted our spell circle to have not that. A 4x4 area, much like our cube, upon which to cast this spell. this one here. Well, the one that did all this, so this one plus a bunch of other shit. Except not this. We want to do something else. We want to get the coordinates of all the 64 fucking things in this cube. Good lord. Okay. So yeah, we want to start here. Well, not there, but we want to start here. On that block. So we can do that with just a simple that, add. That'll be nice. Be wonderful. Okay. Is the baby grown up yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Mason. What do you want? Is that the stone cutter? I think it is. I believe it is a stone cutter. Hey, it's Max. Need 1 emerald to keep him around. Can't do it in my house because there are too many workstations there, so we're gonna go out over here. Buy 10 bricks. And we're gonna make him into a block. God, there's a lot of books going on in this magic mod. I mean, this one's not really the mod, but I've got lots of books on me. Entity vector. Okay. To the well! Walking library, indeed. Okay. You hold still. See if I can draw this off the top of my head. Possibly. Yep. Sure can. Got that. Give you a little shove. Okay. We're done there. What I really should do is just have some empty villagers, not empty, but, you know, jobless villager books at the factory, because I tend to need them. And I'm kind of tired of waiting 20 minutes for them. So let's make a few now, and then I won't have to wait anymore. Let's do 3. Yes. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I gotta restart my game. We're lagging a little. Something has not gone terribly wrong. We're all good. Oh, Max sent me a thing. That's why I was on Max's DMs. What is this? I think TNT is outdated. Oh, good lord. What is this? Yeah, I'm watching the video Max sent me, the Reddit video, where I think someone has made a railgun, an aimable railgun. Oh, it fires a contraption. Oh my god. That's incredible. I'm putting this link in chat. Hold on. There you go. Reddit. We're loading. We're in. Okay. So we have some baby books. We'll let those grow up over time. And we'll put these guys back. And then when these are all grown up, I'll just leave them here. Don't need those. Alright. Now, we're done with that. We have books. We have the directrix. We can go back underground to make our spell circle. We should actually go pick up the other slates and the impetus. Because we do need this. We probably won't need the shout one, but we will need that one. So clear this one. We should also probably get rid of the cube, but where's the fun in that? Cube can stay. Hashtag my cube. Exactly. I can't get rid of the cube. Hopelessly dependent on the cube. No, it's gotta be -60. That's not how you grade or blink. That's also not how you grade or blink. Fuck! Oh, I thought it got rid of my thing. We're good. Yay! The basement. Okay. Is this the portal cube situation? Yeah, it's my companion. Excuse me. I had a hiccup. So yeah, we're just gonna come over here to this corner. I'm gonna get out my wrench. Do that. It's not where I wanted you to go. This is the minimum size that we need. And we'll just do this to test, make sure it works. Yep. So possibly we will need more slates than that, but this is what we're starting with. So we do this. And then I'm actually going to stop because we can write the rest as a list. We can write with our awesome spell scroll writer. So next we want X, Z, or Z even, plus. I know technically it's better to just do it all at once, but like, we have a lot of uses of that thing. I'm not very worried. Pick up all these. Now that we have a number. Okay, hold on. How many symbols is just this? 18. We are at 24 total. We're gonna need more slates than this. Because this is going to take up already 1 and 4 more, so. You don't know why anybody builds on a mega scale ever, because it's fun. I like building on a mega scale, I just don't do it very often. It takes a long time. That's why people don't. Many people don't. These things are so annoying. I don't want them in my inventory. But I can't put them anywhere else or they won't grow up. We do mini bases. Hell yeah. I do love a mini base. You have to hold the babies. They're books! Wouldn't they prefer a shelf? I feel like that'd be much comfier. As of right this second, they are clumsily shoved into my pockets. Is that what they prefer? I bet you got real mad about being put down in a cradle. I honestly have no idea, and my parents wouldn't know either. Well, they might, maybe, but like, if I asked them, they'd probably think, oh, I don't remember what kind of baby you were, because I had a nanny when I was a kid. My upper middle class is showing, I know, but... Zircon lore. I feel like I've definitely talked about this on stream before. Maybe not. Yeah, I had a nanny. Anyway, we are already at 23 slates used if we just put this one down, and this is not nearly the whole spell. In fact, I don't even think this thing in here is a spell that we can use. Yeah, because we're gonna need to null the list of nulls. Ever tell you about your dad snoring in your sleep early on? You did not. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Instead of a list of nulls, we can make it Nanny like Incredibles 1. Kind of. That's more a babysitter. A nanny is, like, a live-in caretaker. Not necessarily live-in. Ours was live-in. She lived in our house. We paid her to take care of the children. She had a room in our house and everything. Your dad snores real bad, and for a while you could only sleep while listening to it. That's cute. Oh my gosh. Which drove your mom nuts in 2 ways. Okay, what am I doing? Fixing this. Okay, so instead of the list of null, I think what we're gonna do is make a list of this coordinate, because then it'll be... We just need to add 1 to this spell. We need to add the addition symbol at the end. You're a very, very light sleeper. I do know that. Ouch. Sorry, I crossed my legs. It's Monday, so it's T-shot day, and I had a band-aid on. So I crossed my legs and put my leg down on the band-aid, which pulled at my leg hair. You guys are learning all about me tonight. What am I doing? Screwing around, that's what I'm doing. Okay. This is the spell that we need to write down next. I might just make this really fucking tall. Lock in. I know, I know. Oh, whoops. Can't do it like that. There we go. Did I hit this yet? Apparently not. Alright. So now, extra max glore for Stump specifically. You never grew close with stuffed animals as a kid because the assumption was that you'd cuddle them in your sleep, and as a child you always kicked everything out of your bed, including people. I had one stuffed animal that I liked. Everybody else was take it or leave it. I don't know why I put that exactly where it will be in the way. For Stump only, well then don't say it in my chat. I read things out loud. You recall this stuffed animal? Yeah, it's a blue rabbit named Bunny, because I am an incredibly clever child. I was, anyway. Okay. We need more slates. Still are. So what have we got on the stack right now? We've got... Oh shit, actually this won't work. He's even doing math. Oh, but I fucked it up. Okay. So we need this. You were a cute baby, allegedly. We need this here. Which means moving everything across by one. These are both 4s, so that should be fine. That's next. Ugh, this sucks. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make some space. We're gonna organize this, because this is brutal. So that's the one I just replaced. Yeah. Okay. There. Next, we need to make a list of 64. Nope. There we go. A list of 64 of this. So what's currently on the stack is hiccup. The coordinates of the inside of this dealie. 1 in. You know what might be good is a little quick test of that, actually. Whoops. What did I do? Why is that here? What are you doing here? Doesn't matter. It seems to think my Alt key is down, which it ain't. Okay, that worked. Northwest, lower northwest. You. Clementine heartbeat. That. Okay. Going to write just one of these. No, my bone stream is buffering. What is a man to do? We're just gonna test that I've got this right, so it's not gonna be that corner, because I'm doing it like this, but it will be here. Why did you fail? Oh, because it has no media. Shit. I don't have a hopper. Ah! Let's go get a hopper. And waste my flight spell. I know I have a hopper. There you are. Okay. I should have just waited until these suckers were ready to go, because I'm gonna get back there and there's gonna be like a minute, and then I don't need these anymore. What happens if I'm riding an animal when my timer runs out? I guess we find out. Maybe he'll come with. Or maybe I just won't go. That would be bad. Worth the experiment. Come with, come with, come with, come with, come with, come on! Come with me. You know you want to see my cave underground. Yeah, I didn't go, but it did dismount me. Damn. Well, that kind of sucks. There we are. What would it take for you to create a proper way down there? Time, basically. I do think you can dig down here with that channel, but... Okay, perfect. That was all I needed to test. So now... You go there. You go there. Right, the next list is going to be 64. Hold on, I don't remember if that's how you write 64. That's 52. Okay, how do you write 64? Is it just... It is that, okay. Good thing I checked. $64. Fuck, no, that's not what I do next. Okay, so on the stack is this location and this list of patterns, except not yet. break time. I'll be back in 4 minutes. I'll finish this then. And then once this is done, I think we're gonna... Oh my god, look at Bones' bison, it's moving! Oh my goodness! Okay, BRB. Alrighty. Gotta mute Bones' stream again. Oh my gosh. That bison looks so good. I'm very, very excited. Very excited for next week. I don't think I've talked about when it is. It's on the 24th, next Monday. Next Minecraft Monday will be the expo. Ah, shit. I do need that. Okay. So we have this pattern, we have the location, we have this sucker here, and we have this list of patterns on the stack, so we got to swap them around. And then make the list of that. Okay. The next list is going to be swap, so that the coordinates are on top of the stack, and then 64, that, another 64, and this, and that will make the list. So then that is the list of all... Oh no, and then... Yeah, we have the list, and then we thoth, I believe. I'll get this right. List of patterns list. Yes, so we have the list of patterns, we have the list, so now we thoth. And now we have a list of the 64 spots inside this 4x4x4 cube. This B. Uh-oh. What's up? Creeper in the event hall, how dare. Hey, it's a big fella. Oh, it blew up? That sucks. Hey, it's a family! It's one of every size! Aww. Okay. So yes, now we have a list. All of those positions. Next, we need another list of patterns. So we're going to open up another bracket, and we're going to start our next list. Although actually what we should do is close this and write it. Because we can read from this scroll. We don't need to put the slates down yet. Okay. So we open up a bracket. And now we can go... What are we looking for? We are looking for scrying identifiers. So now we have a coordinate we want to identify, and I honestly think that's it. We just want a list of the identifiers, so we just want to identify. How do we do that? Like so. Which then we swap around, and we thoth. And then... What? What indeed? Oh, right. And then we want to take that list that will be at the top of the stack if my mind's eye of the stack is correct, and we want to write it. And I think we just want to write it because this is the Toolsmith impetus, it will be linked to me when I cast with it. Okay, there are a lot of slimes. They're fine, they're not doing anything, I guess. That is going to be a problem, ain't it? Ugh. I just had a thought of something I could do. But yeah, if we just write this, then I'll just make sure that when I hit the impetus, I'm holding something that can accept the writing. And it's probably going to be a dedicated spell book. So how do we make a spell book? Easy. Okay. So yeah, we want to do that. We read from the scroll. We swap them around. We add them together. We write to the scroll. Before we do that, I'm going to read through the spell one more time just to make sure. And that is swap around, make a stack of 64, thoth, get the new list of patterns, swap it around, thoth, and write. Yeah. So we write this to the scroll. Actually, first, we're going to read from the scroll. We're going to find out how long it is. 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was helpful in some respects, but not all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can move 2 of these to the side. We can decrease the height by this much. Perfect. Ta-da! And now... Oh, shit. Nope. I missed something, actually. We want to fly so the slimes don't get us, but we only want... We want to do some list things. Some set things, even. I want to take a list and remove the duplicate entries. Can I do that? Uniqueness purification. I sure can. Okay. So we want to write the uniqueness purification on one of these. It's like a little hook with a thing. Does it go up or down? It goes up. And that is going to go before we write it. And then ideally I would also take out air, but then I'd have to move all this shit again because I didn't plan this well. I might be able to do that actually, hold on. Because we don't care about the air in here. So if we... How would we go about doing that if we just wanted to? We want to get an identifier of air, which is not exactly easy. That means we have to do, we gotta get a location and do a bunch of math. So we could do... Waystone reflection. That. How do you identify again? This is air. This will make the air into a list. And then we can do this to exclude... Yeah, so if we're putting it in right after the uniqueness, then we can take out the air by using the exclusion distillation, which will take everything that is not in either list. A little bit of... What did they call it? I had a whole class on this. Digital logic, but I don't think that was what they called it. In any case, yeah, this is what we need. And then we write. So how many is that? That's 6. We need to make space for 6 more slots. So... that one goes last. We might as well use the scroll, because it's awesome. And then we go... Well, that's kind of going to be in the way, isn't it? 1, 2, 3... I want to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's really in the way. Okay, well... We'll just move it. You go there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But now we need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that won't work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Taxicab distances. God. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine, I guess. Okay, and now I need something they can write to. I guess I have this focus. Okay. So we're going to try this now. We're gonna put some coal and a hopper. And we'll see if we get a list with coal and hopper in it. I don't know why this is so nerve-wracking, kind of just because it's going to be a pain if it goes wrong. Yes! It works! We got the coal ore and the hopper. Beautiful. And then we're going to do this. And replace it with a different block. To show the bounds of where we can place our blocks for identification. And now, we have a spell circle that will automatically identify whatever blocks we place in it and place it into a list for our later use. And all of our villagers are grown up. Hooray! I did say I'd go to bed after I did this, but we can't stop winning. But now we need to decide on the blocks that we will consider white, and then orange, and then so on. All the many colors. There. So of these lovely colors, we have to color... We have to pick what color every block is. And there's a method to my madness. Okay. I can't imagine every color now, so it shouldn't be so hard, of course. Should be so easy. That's not what I meant to do. Well, now I'm gonna get a list of nothing. Perfect. That was a good test, I guess. Why is building hard? I don't know. Okay. Oh, God. That's a pain. I don't want to look at that. There's so many blocks in this. Why are there so many blocks in this game? I put most of them there myself. Well, I got mods to do it, but still. It's so many blocks. I am allowed to limit the blocks being used. However, I have an idea for something really, really cool, and I want to... Okay. I have a plan. I have an idea for something extremely cool. But to save me some strife, some gripes and strife, some gripe even, is what I accidentally said. I'm just gonna use the most common of most blocks. That should show up as white. We should do... I can see you approaching. Ah, I'm sticky. The birch logs as well. Okay, I didn't want to have to kill any slimes, but they're kind of being dicks. Get smaller and maybe you'll calm down a little. Check Discord. Okay. White blocks. These are good. Calcite we need. Thank you for the clarification. This is vexing. This vexes me. Yeah, we need calcite, we need quartz. And now I just get to do this one by one. For all the colors. I do really wish there was some way with identifiers to do this for me. Like, even turning things to their map color would be nice, but they aren't so kind to me. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have it decide for me, but also it still requires a lot of setup on my part, and at that point I might as well just do it this way. That's the other thing. We don't need to use all 36 colors. This is just for my benefit here. We got a lot to pick from. My vanity. Yeah, exactly. We got a week, gang. Just 1 week. Until you get to see what the hell I'm doing in some form or another. Like, for instance, I'm not adding this block because I hate it. Fuck schist. Okay. It's not pretty, it's a liar. Oh, snow. Snow will go there. Iron probably will. And then, like, the obvious, we'll have the white wool and the white carpet. Unbelievable dramatics with this guy. I do still have some problems that I have not figured out how to solve yet as well, so... This is the stuff I had to get done on the server tonight. We did get it done. It took us 3.5 hours, but we did get it done. I don't know who to raid now, though. I fear Bones is ending stream soon. Also, it's been a long-ass time since I've raided Bones. It was progress, indeed. Look at all my friends. We're all just hanging out down here. They're hopping with me. Do slimes make the amethyst noises if they're on amethyst? Come here. My green friends. Some of them will make it here eventually, I'm sure. I believe in you. You can make it. Come on. Okay, they are kind of chiming a little bit, but it's mostly just slime noises. There's so many of them. Okay. Let's raid Bones. Because I'm tired. And I never get to raid Bones, so I'm taking advantage of the opportunity. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all had fun. I will be back on Thursday with not Minecraft. I'm not sure what I'm playing yet. There are a couple of my number go up games that have gotten some updates, so I'm excited to play those. So it may be one of those or one of the others. One or the other is what I meant to say there. Yeah. That's about it. I'll be back on Thursday. Usual time. Go say hi to Bones. Go tell him how cute the bison is, because it's adorable, and I love it. Alrighty. Goodbye. And good night, VOD watchers.